Hi, my name is Annie Anderson. I'm a junior and I attend Bingham High School in South Jordan, Utah. This is my early childhood education presentation for the age group of 4 to 5-year-olds. Okay, class, to start our after school activity, we're going to start off with a story. This story is called The Little Caboose That Did. Once upon a time in a famous train yard, a papa train was working very hard to help his young son get over his fear of being too young to bring up the rear. A caboose is important, the papa train said. You aren't too little, it's just in your head. But the little caboose just started to cry. He went off and hid. He would not even try. His mama said, "Look at your brother, dear. He's proud of caboosing and he shows no fear. If you want to be good at something, you just have to try. That's all that we're asking, so please don't cry." His brother said, thinking of it was the book we read about the young engine and what he said. He said to himself, "I can, yes I can," but the little caboose skipped a track and ran. You know, maybe they're right. I haven't tried it and I'm sick of the fright. So he hitched himself up to the very last car. He did it. He made it. He became a star. He never was frightened, not ever again. He was so proud of caboosing and ending the train. He said to his family, "I'm sorry I hid." And from then on, they called him the little caboose that could. The end. Have any of you ever been scared like our little train in the story? He was scared of being too small to help his family bring up the end of their train. Have any of you also been on a train? I have. It was really cool. Was it fast? Was it slow? Was it bumpy? Was it smooth? What did you like best about it? Okay, so we're ready to go to our next activity. Who's ready for a set of keys? Okay. Give everyone a set of keys. How about we count our keys and see how many keys that everyone has? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 keys on my key ring. How many keys do you guys have? Okay, get your key ready to start your car. Now it's time to turn your key, start your car, and drive with me. Where to next, do you know? Let's go. Let's drive our car to our next activity. Okay, are we ready to see what our next activity is? For our next activity, we have these super cool cards. We have some with a hot air balloon, a train, an airplane, a rocket ship, a car, a boat, a helicopter, and a submarine. Does anybody notice anything about these cards and what they have in common? They're all modes of transportation. It's how we get from here to there and there to here. Some of us might have run in a car to get to school today. Some of us might have walked, rode a bike, or even rode a school bus. Okay, so for this game, what we're going to do is we have to act out the action of the card. To find the other person in the classroom that has the other card to match yours. And when you find that person, you're going to have to ask them a question. What is that question? It's going to be, what is your favorite color? Are we ready? Okay, let's begin. So I have the car. So I'm gonna drive my car to find the other car. Beep, beep, drive my car. And when I find them, I'm gonna ask them, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. I would play this game with the children for multiple rounds using many different questions until most of the children have interacted and socialized with each other, or until the children have lost interest in the game. Okay, so for our next activity, we need to get our keys ready. Okay, everyone, here's your keys. Okay, now it's time to start your car. Turn your key and drive with me. Where to next? Do you know? Let's go. Okay, so for our next activity, we are going to create hot air balloons. So these hot air balloons have many different textures, sizes, shapes, patterns, and colors. So we are going to talk about what we would want to put on ours and what makes them unique, and why we would put those objects on our hot air balloon. Once we have completed our hot air balloon, we then can add people, the kind of friends and family that we would want to add on our hot air balloon adventure. So this is me. I'm gonna ride in my hot air balloon. I'm gonna take my best friend, Abby. And I'm gonna take my little brother and my mom. We could go around saying who we would take and why they are important to us. That is this activity. Okay, we're ready for our last activity. Everyone needs to get their keys ready. Now it's time to turn your key, start your car, and drive with me. Where to next? Do you know? Let's go. Okay, so for our last activity, we are going to play in a big sensory bin full of moon sand. This is super fun because we'll have many different trucks and vehicles in our sensory bin. And what we will do is we will make many different tracks in the moon sand and talk about them. Talk about the different sizes, texture, and shape that all of the different trucks make. Okay, and while we are waiting for parents to come pick up the kids and make after school activities, we go through this book called The Wheels on the Bus. This book has many different things that we can talk about and learn within our community. We can talk about how we can socialize on a bus and all the many people that we can see. Like the bus driver, there's grandpa on the bus, the baby on the bus, we can learn about that. And learn about all the other animals that we see on our bus ride. So for the child that portrays anger and frustration, what I would do is redirect them and give them a task. One thing I have noticed while working in a preschool is that children love tasks. They love to feel important and they love to feel needed. So for an example of what I would do is for this activity, I would ask the child, hey, I really need help passing these cards out to the rest of the class. Do you think you could help me? And really get them engaged so that it's something that they want to do and they feel a part of the class to help them calm their anxiousness and anger and frustration and maybe even prevent it. I have loved being a member of FCCLA and thank you for watching my presentation.